Hey viewers, hey subscribers, and welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Empress Tarot. Good morning, you guys, and happy Saturday. I'm using my little mic here so y'all can hear me. Let me know if you have trouble hearing me. The mic is usually pretty clear, so if you have any trouble hearing me, let me know, okay? Happy Saturday. Today is a protection day, you guys. So just a quick little reminder to do your protection rituals today, whether that includes black salt, garlic, or just praying for protections. Psalms 93 and Psalms 91 and Psalms 23 is what I meant to say. Right? Prayers for protection. They work. But good morning, y'all, and happy Saturday. I am here to do readings, live readings. I don't think I made it last weekend. And if I did, it probably was very brief. It's been a busy week, y'all. It's been a busy week. So that's why I haven't been as active on social media. So you guys have not been seeing me as much because I've been busy with school. And believe it or not, it takes undivided attention. So I wanted to come on live this morning and do readings for those who would like to get a reading this morning and go from there. Good morning, Deeply Rooted. How are you? Happy Saturday morning. So I'm gonna give everybody a few minutes to hop into the live stream before I start doing readings. But good morning, y'all, and just a reminder to protect your energy this month because it's October, and a lot of times during this time of year, people like to come back around from the past and people you haven't heard from, and it's like, what are you doing here? Why are you here? Hang on a second, y'all. Give me just a second. Okay. My allergies, y'all. Morning, Aisha. Good morning, everybody hopping into my live stream. Good morning, good morning. My allergies. So, late yesterday evening around 7 p.m., fall weather decided to hit. So, there's been a shift in the air. You can feel it. It's a lot cooler. But I'm here for it. I've been waiting for fall. I have been waiting for fall. I've been fully prepared for fall weather. So, I'm excited about it. So good morning, y'all. We're going to get started and see what messages Spirit has for y'all. And like I said at the beginning of this live stream, today is Saturday. So return to sender. Whatever that looks like for you. Blocking, deleting, ignoring, not entertaining. Return to sender. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. I lost some followers on Instagram, I guess, because I don't post every single day, and that's fine by me. The people who regularly follow me regardless, so I'm not worried about it. But I just think it's funny how people on social media expect you to be on social media and present every single day of your life, and you're a human being. You're a human being. That's the funny part. Some people have children, some people have families, husbands, spouses, girlfriends, whoever, parents, grandparents that they're taking care of, and people expect you to be on social media every damn day. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And I feel like that's one of the drawbacks of social media, because it's like a lot of people don't realize that you're a real person. You're a real person. Sometimes you have emotional days. Sometimes your mental health is not the best. Sometimes you are tired or sick and you just don't feel like being present, and you don't owe anybody an explanation on social media, but yet people will unfollow or unsubscribe or whatever they do. It's just weird to me. Anywho, let's get into the messages from Spirit today and see what Spirit wants everybody to know collectively. What messages do you have for my viewers and subscribers today, Spirit? Let me know if you can't hear me. The mic is usually pretty good about picking up my voice. So if you cannot hear me, let me know. All right, Spirit. What messages do you have for the collective today? And for those of y'all wondering what crystal I'm wearing, it's a black tourmaline. And black tourmaline is great for anxiety. It's also a protection stone, just like obsidian. Tourmaline is a little bit, it has a different texture. It has a different texture than obsidian. I know y'all can't see this up close, but it's kind of rough. Obsidian is more like, it's more smooth. Obsidian is more smooth, but I have obsidian too. So that's what I'm wearing. But this is really great for like neutralizing your nervous system and helping to bring calm and relax you. All right, y'all. First message that came out. And I love this for y'all. Let me tell you why. Because a lot of times, I'm gonna pop my microphone out. So a lot of times when it comes to communication, a lot of times we're afraid to speak up and say how we feel or what we need. Spirit saying, just a reminder, don't be afraid to say what you need or how you feel, because if somebody really truly cares about you or loves you, they're going to respect your feelings, and they're going to respect that your feelings are valid. Even though they may not necessarily be fact, they're going to listen to you and they're going to take it to heart, right? And they're going to move accordingly. They're going to make changes accordingly. So communicate clearly. And also this applies to any relationship that you're in. Communicate your needs clearly. Also communicate your boundaries clearly. For example, the next time you speak to me that way, I'm hanging up the phone. The next time you disrespect me, I'm walking out of this facility. The next time you talk to me crazy, I'm blocking your number. You have to be firm with people. You can be firm and kind at the same time. I've asked you once before not to treat me in this manner. And if you continue, this relationship will be severed. Okay? You have to warn people, and you have to let people know that you're not the one to be played with. Being that today is ruled by Saturn, it's very much giving. What you give is what you're going to get in return. What goes around comes around. And it's always that, like that golden rule, the golden rule in religion. Treat people, do unto others as you have them do unto you. Same applies. What goes around comes around. So don't be afraid to communicate clearly what your expectations are, what you will and will not tolerate. And less talking, because once you've stated it and you've put it out there into the universe and you've told the person or persons, it's up to them as grown individuals, as adults, to abide by those boundaries. In the same way, we have to be mindful to respect other people's boundaries too. Once they've told us something, we have to be willing to listen and accept it, right? So communicate clearly is the first one. Let's keep going. If you hear noise, Rico is eating, so I apologize in advance. And let me move these decks out of the way, because I was using these last night for a personal reading for someone. We have within a month, so before Christmas, your communication needs to it needs to increase. Your boundaries need to increase. All right. We have summertime. Also, summertime is, for me, energetically as a reader, summertime is an abundant time. It's a time of joy. It's a time of prosperity. So Spirit's saying, expect prosperity and joy to be coming within the next few months, right? Thank you, Spirit. Abundance, confirmation. So you guys have been having a little rough time financially. Spirit saying, don't worry, don't stress, because it's going to get better. It's going to get better. It's not always going to be, a struggle. Look, the situation will improve on the bottom of the deck. This situation will improve. So give it time. Continue to pray about it. In the meanwhile, continue to put in the work, the effort, the time, the energy that you need to help the situation, right? Because faith without works is dead. Anybody who's hopping in, if you'd like to get a reading, let us know. Just send your donation either through Super Chat, because a lot of people be telling me they don't have PayPal in their country. That's not my problem. If you don't have PayPal in your country, then don't hop in my live stream for a reading. There's Super Chat. Super Chat's available in just about every country. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. That is it. That is all. Readings are $12.22 for a 5-card pull, and then $22.22 for a deep dive, which is a 10-card pull. Okay, y'all. Aquarius season, and it's written in the stars. So going into Aquarius season, you guys are going to see a lot of things unfold that you have been trying to manifest. So just keep that in mind. Let me just pull these two so y'all can see them better. The situation will improve. So we got that. So by Aquarius season, y'all are going to see that. The situation improving by Aquarius season. More than a year. If it's been more than a year that you've been dealing with, I feel like for some of y'all, this is a relationship situation. I don't know why. But if you've been dealing with this person for more than a year and nothing has changed, it may be time to let it go. And the moment you let it go, the moment you release it, the situation will improve. You'll start to see that you have more energy, you have more time because you're not focused on what they're doing and where they're at and who they're with. And you'll be more abundant in your single energy for some of y'all. That's not for everybody. That's for a few select people. Listen to your intuition. Spirit said, listen to your intuition. So that's also another thing, another theme for the next 3 months. Make sure that you listen to your intuition. Spirit is always going to send nudges for us to adhere to. Going to send signs, synchronicities, angel numbers. Y'all know what those are, right? Like 1111, 222, 777. Like those angel numbers. I see 222, 444 all the time. And 1111. It's something about those numbers. But Spirit always gives you signs and synchronicities. Listen to your intuition. And then Spirit has work on your health. So that's going to be the primary focus for the next 3 months. Working on your health. Listening to your intuition so that the situation can improve. If you've been intuitively getting nudges and you feel strongly in your gut feeling, in your gut, that something is for you or something is not for you, trust that feeling, that gut feeling, right? I can tell y'all the number of times that I've had a strong feeling intuitively and I went against that feeling or I tried to like brush it out or push it aside, it never ends well. But the times that I actually listened to my intuition and my gut told me, it's always worked out every single time, no doubt. And at the bottom of the deck, I have cycles. Something needs to change, right? So y'all see that. Something needs to change. This is the season of fall. And during the fall, the leaves what? Change color because of the lack of chlorophyll, right? The sun is no longer present full time during the fall as we go into the winter time. So Spirit is letting you know that things need to change. Some things need to die off. Like the leaves on the trees, they die out, they wither away so that new leaves can come through. So keep in mind, this is a season and a time of releasing, so to speak. Whatever that is for you that you need to release, whatever it is that you need to change. For some of y'all, it would be a great idea and a great practice to go through once a week, to go through your purse, clean out any old receipts, throw them in the trash. The same thing in the car. Throw out anything old that you don't need, that you don't use in the car. Full sweep, clean it out. Clean out closets. Pull out clothes that you can't fit or don't wear, that your kids can't fit and don't wear. Donate it to a charity. Donate it to somewhere else, right? Get rid of things that you don't need so that you can make space and make room for better. Get rid of that old dusty, crusty dude that you've been hanging around with for the longest time that doesn't do anything or contribute to your life. Get rid of that relationship. Block his number, delete him, and be done with it. So this is a season of releasing. So make sure that you keep that in mind throughout the next 3 months. It's a season of releasing so that you can receive the abundance that Spirit has for you. All right, y'all. So let's get into love messages. That's going to be my next thing. If you're new here, welcome. Good morning and happy Saturday. All right, y'all. All right, Spirit, what other messages do you have for my viewers and subscribers? What other messages do you have for my viewers and subscribers? Love messages, Spirit. Love messages. What we got? Ooh. Uh-oh. Candy corn. Third party interference. Some of y'all might be dealing with somebody that is dealing with somebody else. Spirit said. Ooh. If you felt it, listen, if you felt it for a reason. And sometimes a third party, let me just clarify this. Sometimes a third party is not always like, oh, this is another man she's got, or another woman he's got or dealing with. A third party can be a situation. It could be a child support situation. It could be a work situation where this person works long hours and they don't really have the time to really date you properly or to court you properly and to give you that energy that you need, right? That special one-on-one time. And if somebody shows you that they don't have time for you, please don't try to force the situation. Don't try to prove to them whatever your loyalty. Walk away expeditiously. We have the craft, magic, and chemistry. So for some of you guys, you're with somebody that maybe has a third party. And also the third party situation could be that this person is not financially stable. Let me say that. I know a lot of readers don't say that in a third party situation. But consider this. If this person doesn't have time for you and they're always busy and they're always working, for me, just logically and rationally, that tells me you really can't afford to date. You need to get your finances in order before you start trying to date. Even though there's chemistry here and you really like each other and you guys like, you know what I mean, the vibes are good or whatever, you guys get along, you guys have good conversation, it's not enough. If you can't make time, then what are we doing? It's a waste of time, right? So keep that in mind. If those messages resonate, the person could be in a situation where they're not fully available. They're not. And that's okay. No hard feelings, but you need to move on with your life so that you're not wasting time. We have severed, hung up, no communication, or lost, right? Hung up, no communication, or lost. So this just might be one of those situations where you might have to go ghost, because you shouldn't have to beg somebody for bare minimum treatment, for communication, consistent communication, or for their time. People who want to deal with you will make the time for you. So this you might sever, or you may need to sever the communication between you and this person in order for you to drive home. Again, you are not the one to be played with. Again, you deserve somebody who's going to give you more than bare minimum treatment, right? We have cloak. That's the word. This says protection. Spirit wants you to know that you're protected and you're covered. You're protected and covered. Because you have people, look, we have feminine energy. This is your energy. We have people sometimes that will come into our lives as a distraction, right? And the person is they're more of an energy vampire than anything. This person, they'll come into your face and talk a good game, and they'll lie and say all the things, oh, I want to come see you, blah, 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 and never really actually do anything about it. Be careful of words versus actions, because somebody can talk all day till their face is blue, but if they're not actually putting in the work and they're not actually doing what needs to be done, what good is that? What's the point, right? So don't let anybody play with you. That's number one. Number two, stand in your feminine energy. Right? Feminine energy is receptive. Feminine energy is okay. Be unbothered. If the person doesn't call you or text you consistently, just leave them alone. Just leave them alone. Feminine energy is receptive. Feminine energy is, I'm going to allow you, the man, to make plans. If he doesn't make plans, then he's not your man, right? He doesn't want you that badly. He's not that into you. And that's not anything against you. That doesn't diminish your worth. That just says everything about him. Right? That he wants to sever the connection because he's not consistent or reliable, right? Pay attention to what's done, not what's said. If I can't trust you to be a man of your word, like you say, oh, I'm going to call you back and you don't, you're a liar. Oh, I really like you, but you can't make a plan to see me. He's a liar, right? Don't let anybody play in your face. All right. Stand in your feminine energy and stand on your boundaries. That's going to be first and foremost, right? First and foremost. What do you need? Do you need a provider, or do you need somebody to just play with here and there? Somebody to just pass the time. Think about what your needs are. Ooh, look. Masculine energy. A man's world. Masculine energy. Masculine energy is very much ambitious, right? Go-getter, hunter. If he's not making an effort, he's in this energy, not that energy. I just had to let y'all know what it is. Right? If he's not chasing and he's not on the hunt for you and he's not pursuing you, he's in this energy, babes. Keep that in mind. Do you really want to deal with a man who's in this energy? Keep that in mind, okay? These are love messages for those of y'all who are just popping into the live stream, because I've already done universal messages for the collective, so these are just love messages. Goodie bag. We got goodie bag. So this is a physical gift exchange. Yeah. Gift exchange. And so what I love about the goodie bag is if this person actually has their shit together and they come to you in this energy, they're willing to give just like you're willing to give. And this is also a reminder from spirit to make sure that your connections are mutual and they're reciprocal. It's not a one-sided or unrequited type of situation. It's they're giving you the time, effort, and energy that you're pouring into them. So it's mutual. You see it? The energy is mutual. That's how the energy should be, right? That's how it should be. Keep in mind, it's a blessing for them to have access to you. I said what I said. It is a blessing for them to have access to you. You know how, like, okay, let me just paint a picture like this, okay? You know how like if you have like a Roku TV like I do, or even an Apple TV, whatever type of TV, a smart TV, let's say that. And you know how you have to pay for subscriptions, like I pay for HBO Max, right? If you don't pay for a full subscription, or you only pay for a certain type of subscription, that's the type of access you get. So depending on, this is how the metaphor I want you guys to think about when it comes to relationships. So depending on what they pay for is what they get. If they only communicate with you once a week, they'll be blessed if they get a good morning from you. They'll be blessed if they get a hey from me, because I'm a ghosting queen. Okay, I will leave your ass on red if I don't feel like I'm being treated fairly, and I don't feel like you're reciprocating the energy that I need from you. I'm gonna leave you on red. As a matter of fact, I won't even talk to you. But treat them like a subscription. You know how you pay for certain apps and you pay for a subscription, a monthly subscription. If they don't pay the monthly subscription, then should they have access to you? If you're not consistent and reliable with communication, then you expect me to come calling you and blowing up your phone and texting you all day? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Or they don't even put in effort to plan a date or to meet in person. What kind of stuff is that? Or you're constantly blowing up their phone to get a hold of them and they don't answer the phone and they call you back 2 or 3 days later. Why should they have access to you? And then as soon as they call you, you pick right up. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Call me petty if you want to, but it's not at all. Because how dare you ignore my phone calls and messages when I know that you see them and then expect me to pick up the phone as soon as you call? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We're not going to do that. All right, y'all, let's keep going. Remember, reciprocal only. If it's not reciprocal, we don't want it. And stand on it. Walking Dead, daily routine or no passion. For some of y'all people, some of the people that you're dealing with could be very selfish and only concerned about their daily lives, and that's why you don't hear from them very much. Walking Dead, they're like zombies. They're just going through the motions. They're not really into the relationship for the love, the care, and compassion. They're only there to see what they can get out of you and leave. So be careful of dealing with a zombie, the Walking Dead, somebody who's not very passionate. They just kind of do everything out of routine. You'll probably get a good morning, beautiful text, or good night, or what are you doing? That's their daily routine. It's very dead. Have you ever talked to somebody where the communication is like dry? Like you don't even feel the chemistry there. Like it's just like, how do I explain it? Y'all know what I'm saying? Like it's mundane. Like they don't really talk about anything. It's just very basic. It's very routine. It's very routine, right? We've got pleasant surprise, trick or treat. So, you know, if you don't entertain The Walking Dead, you will have a pleasant surprise. Spirit wants you to know. Don't entertain The Walking Dead. So that way you can have someone who actually appreciates you, respects your boundaries, and values you, right? We have karaoke night. Somebody who actually wants to take you out and wants to be seen in public with you. Somebody who's not scared to be seen in public with you, are actually planning a date night so y'all can actually take the time and have fun together, right? And get to know each other, right? And have a good time. That's what dating is. Dating is supposed to be fun, y'all. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a good time, right? Tell me more, Spirit. Oops. I was shuffling too fast. Hang on. Also, anybody who would like to book a full in-depth reading, feel free to go over to my website, aquarianempresstarot.net. So if you'd like to book a full reading, shadow work readings are discounted right now. Shadow work is very great for doing inner work, figuring out what could be triggers, trauma, blockages, and how you can navigate through those things to help you on your own spiritual journey, right? And help you to just become a better version of you, right? Also, love readings, they're $15 off the original price. So you can go over to my website and book there. When you book, just don't forget to put your name or your question, your date of birth, zodiac sign, and the person that you're inquiring about. Or put your questions in the comment box as well. Okay? We have pumpkin seeds, waiting and analyzing. Yes, I love this for you guys. So for some of you guys, when this new person comes along, the person that actually is going to treat you and not trick you, when this person comes along and this person is actually reciprocating the energy, give yourself time to analyze the situation, to get to know the person and allow them to get to know you, right? Don't rush into anything. We have witch's brew, alcohol or intoxication. Also be mindful if you have a night out with this person and you've been drinking, like be careful. Make sure you have somebody that can take you home. Be safe, right? Whatever you do, be safe. Keep going, Spirit. We have masquerade, sexual fantasies. Yeah, because you can get yourself into a little situation there when you get inebriated. So be careful. Spirit's just saying be careful. Of course, have a good time. You know, have some drinks, have some good food, whatever. But be careful. Be safe is what Spirit is saying, okay? And we have shadow people, hidden secrets. And also keep in mind that when you start drinking, when somebody get a little liquor in their system, they're going to start naming things and talking about things for some people that you normally wouldn't be able to get out of them. So make sure that you're ready to listen. Okay, when you go on this date night with whoever said person is, listen carefully to what they're telling you, because a lot of people, when they get a little liquor in their system, they start telling on themselves. They start revealing secrets. Okay, so those have been the messages, you guys, the love messages. Like I said, I'm about to hop off of here. Thank y'all so much for all the love. Thank y'all for everybody who hopped in today. And I'll be posting collective readings over the course of this weekend. So make sure that y'all tune in, subscribe to the channel. If you're not following me on Instagram, please do, because I'm there, baby. And I will see y'all later and have a wonderful weekend. Peace out, y'all.